What is Lavrov trying to argue?
Well, it's just as you say, Jake. Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, was attempting to justify his country's decision to send thousands of troops across the border into neighbouring Ukraine from the outset. And they've said the same thing. We're hearing it increasingly now as the country builds up towards its Victory Day celebrations to commemorate the end of the Second World War, that just as Nazi Germany posed an existential threat to Russia in the 1940s, Ukraine poses with its neo-Nazis, a threat to Russia and to Russians, ethnic Russians in Ukraine. Now, the problem with that argument, of course, is that Ukraine isn't run by Nazis, it's run by a Jewish president. And when Sergei Lavrov was confronted with that fact, he reached for that anti-Semitic trope that it's Jews that are responsible for the most anti-Semitic sort of actions, and a conspiracy theory that's very popular on the internet that Hitler himself may have had Jewish blood. And so, it just exposes, I think, to some extent, how threadbare that Russian justification for them sending their troops into Ukraine really is.
Has the government of Israel responded to these comments?
It has. The Israeli Prime Minister, Naftali Bennett, has called them out, basically as lies, and he has condemned this idea that Jews should be blamed for the worst crimes committed against Jews, which is, as I say, this anti-Semitic trope that's often put out there. And so, yes, it's interesting because Israel has up until now really very much been sitting on the fence when it comes to Russia. It hasn't fully enacted the international rafts of sanctions that have been imposed against Moscow for its actions inside Ukraine. And so this is a very severe diplomatic reaction, which was immediate and quick by the Israeli government to what the Russian foreign minister had to say.